Hello, Kurt Jackson, Retirement Income Strategist with KJ Financial in Liberty, Missouri, and I'm here with another thought about your retirement. While everyone has their own version of an ideal retirement, it's pretty safe to say that we'd all like to at least maintain our current lifestyle that we have before retirement as we transition into it. Right? One of the biggest threats to maintaining your lifestyle is when you suffer market losses with your retirement money. Then the problem is compounded when the market isn't trending upwards over a period of time. You've probably heard this financial term called the bear market. All right. No, I know, don't roll your eyes back in your head. I'm not going to be talking all financial terms today. I'm going to try to put it in terms that you'll easily understand. Now, look, I understand that historical returns don't necessarily predict the future. It can still give us a good idea of what we might see. All right. Historically, the market is down on average 3 out of every 10 years. If we only knew when those 3 years are coming, we'd be a lot better off. But we don't, do we? Do you know anybody that can predict the future? I certainly don't. So those down years in the market are bad news for us, whether we're saving for retirement or taking income out in retirement. It's especially bad when we're taking money out because now we're suffering triple losses. Yeah, triple losses, right? Think about that for just a minute. You're taking money out of your retirement account for income, right? That reduces your balance. That's a loss. Then, when the value of the account drops, thanks to market losses, it goes down more. That's another loss. That's 2. Okay? Lastly, you have what I call the forgotten wealth killer, annual fees. Those come out every year, whether you're up or down, right? That's loss number 3. There's our triple losses, right? Probably never thought of it like that, but you should, all right? And you should start thinking about it like that all the time. All right, here's a hypothetical example, okay? If you had $100,000 and you were taking the 4% withdrawal that traditional retirement income planning suggests, okay? Let's assume the market suffered an 18% loss and your fees were just 2%. If we take $4,000 in income out at the beginning of the year, drops our balance to $96,000. If the market's down 18%, that drops at another $17,280 for a balance of $78,720. Then the fees come out, right? 2% of that's another $1,574. So our ending balance, after just taking $4,000 out, right, is $77,146. If you took $4,000 next year from that $77,146, that means our withdrawal rate's not 4%, it's 5.1%. Won't a higher withdrawal rate that's higher like that deplete your account faster? Yeah. Wouldn't that higher withdrawal rate also increase the chances you'll run out of money? Isn't that exactly what we do not want to happen? Look, I guess one option would be to reduce your income to 4% of the $77,146, the new balance. That's $3,086. Do you realize that's a 23% reduction in your retirement income? How much would you have to reduce your lifestyle in retirement if you needed to take that big of a cut from your retirement portfolio? Would it be worse if you kept taking the higher amount and totally ran out of money? So your choices are cut back, reduce my lifestyle, or keep taking it and raise the risk of running out of money. Look, it doesn't have to be this way. Have you ever heard of indexing? Right? I'm not talking about investing in an index mutual fund. I'm talking about a financial strategy called indexing. Indexing is typically linked to the performance in an index, like the S&P 500. It will automatically grab the gains in the index for a period of time, for instance, a year, up to a cap. All right? And if the market's down, it protects you from ever losing. Now, after the huge market losses we experienced from 2000 to 2002 and again in 2007 to 2009, people have decided that they would be willing to give up some of the higher gains in exchange for protection that they will never lose when the market's down. Does that sound like something that might appeal to you? So there's several different ways to utilize indexing with different financial products. Some don't charge any fees. Typically, if you have fees, it's because you wanted one of the other options that delivers things like, guaranteed minimum incomes in the future, or an income guaranteed to last your life or the lives of your spouse. Now, when I say guarantees in that context, They're backed by the claims paying ability of the life insurance company that's offering them. Okay. In a nutshell, you can literally take money you have now, put it in a safe place where you'll know you'll never lose money due to a market downturn. You'll grab gains where they are up to a cap. And if you want other benefits like a guaranteed minimum income for life at a certain point in the future, or a guaranteed income for life, or a guaranteed income for life that increases to help you keep up with inflation, or that pays a higher income if you qualify for long term care, or that you know will leave the money you don't use if you were to die too soon, and that will pass on to your heirs, then maybe this is something that you should find out more about. Okay. If you'd like to find out more about how you can make sure you never run out of money in retirement, then click on the link and register for our information. It'll take you to another site, another site. You'll be able to register for that free information. Okay. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube or on our blog, then just call us or email. It's probably best to email us, that way we can email you the link. If you'd like to know more about indexing, email us, request the information on indexing. We'll probably call you, find out kind of what you're thinking, and then we'll get that information to you. Okay. So just let us know if you want this info. It's great to be well armed with this stuff. The people that we've talked to about it didn't know it existed and were amazed at what it could do for them. Maybe you will be too. Won't know unless you give it a try, right? So hey, thanks for taking a little time today to find out a little bit more about the different ways that you can manipulate through the bear markets, okay, that you face in retirement. Make sure you don't run out of money to reduce your lifestyle in retirement, all right? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great day and an even better retirement.